It's another full day of basketball here inside the Inares Sports Arena, the home of your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. And our first matchup of our triple header will feature Black Mamba, hoping to get a streak going against the TIP Engineers, who scored a big bounce-back win in their last game. And that is your first matchup, Black Mamba versus the TIP Engineers. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. This is your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. Carlo Pamintuan, kasama si Jolly Escobar and Jolly. These two teams are coming off wins, and they want nothing else but to build on that with another big one here today.
Actually correct, Carlo, but like you said, Black Mamba coming from a win, pero today matatesting sila because we've been watching the progress of a TIP Engineer team bannered by Papa Enjay and the Santoses. They have great size. Matetesting talagang Black Mamba today, Carlo.
Black Mamba in their last game looked like it was going down the drain, but all of a sudden they caught fire in the fourth and final quarter of action as they took down the Albury Kings because of a 27-9 performance in the final period.
A win is a win. It's a 4-point win para sa kanila. 86-82 shows a lot of character. Those 27 points that you were seeing in the fourth quarter again. They need that character against a super team. I named the TIPA Engineers as early as now as my top 4 easily in their bracket, Carlos. So let's see what they have for the Engineers, Carlos.
Talagang dinumina nitong Black Mamba yung shaded area in that last game against the Albury Kings, and it should be a bigger challenge against the tall front line of the TIP Engineers. There was one particular player coming from Black Mamba and na talaga namang nagpakita na kaya niyang buhatin ang opensa ng kanilang pupunan, and we're talking about none other than Daryl Karangian, who had this Mamba mentality in their last game. 8 of 13 from the field to finish with 22 points and 7 rebounds.
Carlo, very, very impressive because there's not a lot of size right there for Daryl Karangian. My guess is about 5'8 or 5'9 only, but still he's a scorer. He has 22 points, but what's very impressive, how does he get 7 rebounds? Somebody with that size, Carlo. So he's hoping na lumabas ulit yung laro niya today in order to beat the opposing team.
Moving on now to the other side, after losing their first game of the conference against the BRT Sumisip St. Clair squad, the TIP Engineers took out their frustration in their next game as they were simply dominant against Italiano's home, and it was a buzzer-to-buzzer victory for them. Look at that, 83 rebounds in the ball game, 44 fast break points, 44 assists, flawless victory for the TIP Engineers.
Talagang, well, Tagalog, binuhos nga nila yung galit nila. How can you beat a team that has 83 rebounds? We were talking about it in the production room. Why didn't they go for 100? Ang daming, that's a bunch of rebounds. Impossible to beat a team like that.
And the biggest reason for that bounce-back win was the bounce-back performance coming from their foreign student athlete, Papa Enjay. He struggled against St. Clair kasi minama talaga siya nung depensa nitong si Muhammad pa rin. 9 points and 12 rebounds only. 2 of 11 shooting from the field, and then all of a sudden 29 and 16. Halos hindi nagminte sa side.
Actually, the game of that story, Muhammad Farah just playing him very, very physical. He got into foul trouble. Medyo nawala yung ulo niya sa laro. 9 points na ang kanyang na-score doon. Pero talagang bounce back game, and nakakuha ng magandang panalo and looking to go back-to-back today, Carlo.
Let's now send it over to our Coliseum announcer to meet our starting units.
At guard number 26, Daryl Karangian. The other guard number 14, Mark Karongoy. At forward number 17, PJ Barua. The other forward number 11, Clark Derigue. And at center number 20, Jay Godwin. Your head coach is Ves Valencia. Here now is the starting lineup of your TIP Engineers. At guard number 28, GC Karurukan. The other guard number 5, Christian Daguro. At center number 19, Ivan Santos. At forward number 26, Brian Santos. And the other forward number 2, Simon Sandagon. Your head coach is Potit De Vera. Officiating this ball game are Big Oliva, Marty Montoya, Rod Lamprea, and Shaw Alap. The road to the PBA starts here in the building.
And here are your starters for this ball game for Black Mamba and TIP. And it's very interesting to note, Jolly, that in the past, itong si Ivan Santos was coming off the bench to replace Brian Santos, but now they will flash that big front line.
Ang hahaba nila. Di pa nga nag-start dito yung sinasabi nating corner nila na siya Papa Enjay, pero just the length of the frontliners hanggang dito kay Sandagon. Lalakad nila. They're 6'4", 6'5". They're lanky and long. Nakikita natin, attacking the middle kagad is Santos.
Yung Sandagon, nakita natin, no? He has time and again proven that he has perhaps the best hops in the PBA D-League. Biglang sumasalpak ng 200 slam dunk to eh.
Alam mo, para sa akin talaga yung reference ko stays talaga yung very raw Arwin Santos pa, di ba? The athleticism, pati yung Pullman and shape niya. As we see a miss, nothing on the board yet from both these squads.
For the TIP Engineers, Brian Santos, front and center, as their most talented one-on-one player. However, he misses his first 2 free throws.
What Brian Santos is, di ba, parang skill set ng small forward, di ba? Comfortably puts the ball on the floor. This is Darren Karangian on the floor.
Blocking foul, number 19, Ivan Santos is first.
Ivan Santos
One on the Engineers.
called for the blocking foul. Mukhang natupod niya yung kita.
This is just terrible.
Yeah.
So Charlie Horse lang naman. Masakit yan, pero mawawala naman nila yan. Span of a few minutes, pero hirap na hirap pa rin si Darren. Makatayo. Just has to shake it off.
And it looks like that will force the hand of Black Mamba right now after that official's timeout. There will be a substitution. Karangian will take a break and hopefully bounce back from that contact immediately kasi kailangan talaga ng Black Mamba ang tulong niya. John Tayong Song entering the ballgame for him. PJ Barua from the outside. That's money.
PJ Barua.
Nice jump shot coming from PJ Barua. Time and again, he has been doing that. Has to be some pretty big games coming from Clark Derrigue, Barua. Also, of course, Darren Karangian, we saw his 22 points, top of the coverage. Has to try to duplicate that.
Sorry, miss there from Brian Santos. The shooting from the outside, especially for the big men, itong Black Mamba, will be very important for them.
Love that pass coming from Joko Tayong. Exacto. Parang quarterback talaga. Hindi na kayo kailangan atang i-dribble niya.
Sandagon scoring the first basket of the ball game for the TIP Engineers. They're down 4-2.
Simon could just polish yung ganung mga 17, 18 footers na hit that consistently. I see that easily PBA for Simon Sandagon.
Yung depensa ng TIP Engineers, we can see it. They're overcommitting to that high ball screen dun sa hard show kaya naiiwanan sila eh. Nasasaksakan.
Never a good thing, you know, parang gamble talaga yan.
The shot will bounce in.
Ivan Santos.
All lined up now at 4 apiece.
Brian Santos is like a small forward, a typical big man naman. Yung isang Santos
Yeah.
si Iman, very nice jumbo coming from him. PJ Barua, that looks nice, right?
PJ Barua.
6'4". Brian Santos.
Pero sayang yung mga tira ni PJ Barua because he has just a foot on the line. Dalawang tres na sana yan. Instead, he settles for 2 long twos for 4 points.
May mga kilala akong coaches gigil na gigil, galit na galit sa long two. Bakit mo long two either late in or fire up a 3-pointer? Bitin eh, di ba?
It's the toughest shot with a low reward, with the lowest reward. Kasi 1 more inch would have given you an extra point.
Andun eh. 20 feet away ka na from the basket eh.
That mid-range jumper will not work out for Jay Gadon, as the ball will go back to the TIP Engineers.
Funny how some players have that yung long two na almost nandyan sa 3-point area. Tapos once they go out of the 3-point area, wala silang porsyento from there.
It's psychological din.
Correct. May linya sa harap mo, parang iba na, di ba?
But Jolly, what makes the TIP Engineers a dangerous squad?
Ito palagi natin pinag-uusapan, di ba? Parang in all positions, they have some nice quality players, di ba? Galing na buhadya rin itong si Karurukan. At tapos the 5, the 4, the 3, we were talking about sa Ivan Santos, down to Sandagon, down to Brian Santos na small forward nila. So, puno yung kanilang mga players, quality players per position, wala pang assist. franchise, Mark.
9-4 start, a good one for Black Mamba, as they've only had 2 players scoring right now in Mark Kenneth Carongoy and PJ Barua, combining for all their 9 points. Good attack there coming from Gadon, as he gets that off the net.
Going back to the CIP engineers, I have to make mention of the style of head coach Potit De Vera. This is a disciplinarian, stricto coach yan. He has been in the scene many years na rin. He knows what it takes. Diba? And then we were also talking about yung kanilang recruitment. Ganda na pag-recruit ng kanyang mga players. Very nice lineup for Coach Potit De Vera.
Gadon, not the prettiest of drives. Wala Christian Stanhardinger ng atake.
Alahoy, pero makes it happen. Wala tayong masasabi niya. Basket yun, pumasok yun.
Pumasok. 11-4 now, 7-point lead. Santos down low. Misses a bunch of sorry misses already for the TIP Engineers here in the first quarter. And Santos, again, comes up empty from the outside.
Santos set, missing that time. Ivan Santos, kung maalala ko, yung muling I called a game ng TIP. Palaging ganun, umaalot yung mga tira niya, 3-4 feet away from the basket. Siguro pagka ganun, isanayin niya sarili niya magbanda na rin, Carlo, para mas sure ball.
Good extra passing as Brian Santos finally gets
Brian
the
Santos!
Nice cut, nice one-hander. Perfect pass coming from Karunungan. Umaagwa.
Pero kumakagat na yung depensa nitong TIP Engineers. Let's see if they can
JC
get
Carurucan, three!
adding to his tally as he nails that triple.
Another thing that Coach Potit is known for, itong full court press. At dahil niyang ginagawa, hindi bumibitaw yung mga players. Malaging nag-full court press for a long period of time.
Sulit ang kulit nitong Siniguro as he was able to get an offensive foul whistled against Mamba. TIP Engineers calling the first timeout of the ball game. 5 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. They're only down by 2, 11-9 as we head into this quick break. Check out the team standings for Group B, TIP Engineers. Ang pinaaktibo nating kupunan already with 4 games. This is their 5th game. So after this, isang laro na lamang in the elimination round for the TIP Engineers. And you know that they're gunning for one of the top 2 spots.
Exactly. At nakita natin dun yung one loss nila, pair of yung teams na nasa taas nila with St. Clair. We were talking about that earlier, yung pag-physical ni Muhammad Pare dun sa magaling na player na Papa Enja is what has spelled doom para sa TIP Engineers.
But if you are the TIP Engineers, you do not necessarily mind because if you finish at number 2, it will stay on your group dun sa quarterfinals. And then hindi mo kailangang labanan yung St. Clair up until the finals.
It's a very good point, oo. Maganda din, hindi na magtatapat yung dalawang malalakas na team, which yun na nga, shaping to be yung St. Clair nga and TIP.
Shot bounces out for Bolos as they're all tied up now at 11 apiece. And it has been because, Jolly, of the defense nitong TIP Engineers.
Brian Santos!
Seal up and under. What can Brian Santos not do on the offensive side, Carlo?
Brian Santos taking the lead.
30-second timeout, Black Mamba.
30-second timeout requested by Black Mamba. Deep seal, good fake on the other side. And then the basket for Brian Santos. Even if he struggled from the field to open this ball game, he now has 4 points. And again, it has been all defense for the TIP Engineers. Karuruhan with a takeaway and the fast break layup.
That time, medyo talagang napakasa yung defense ng Black Mamba. A very nice move here. Here's the 4 format na Carla na you were saying.
Nabanggit na rin natin kanina, no? 1A versus 4A, 2A versus 3A. Twice to beat po ang number 1 and number 2 teams in our quarterfinals. Mananatili sa sarili niyong grupo, and then we cross over come the semifinals, which will be a best of 3. Our finals will also be a best of 3 here in the Foundation Cup.
Doon lang na iba, no? From our previous formats. Parehong-pareho, pero wala lang crossover pagdating ng quarterfinals. 1 against 4, 2 against 3, 1 and 2 twice to disadvantage.
Perfect
JC Carurucan, Christian Daguro.
by the TIP engineers. 3-on-2, dalawang mabilis na pasa leading to another layup for Carurucan. He has 7 points to the ball game.
7 points para dito kay Carurucan. They're up na by 4. Ito yung na-expect ko dahil I really see a big edge. The advantage favor TIP engineers.
Another good stop here for the engineers. Straight drive to the basket. That is a miss coming from Daguro. Overshot the mark on the banker. Tagal ng tahimik itong Black Mamba. How will they manufacture points here?
Pero wala, they just had to try to make stop. Joko Tayong-tong, very obvious yung kanyang experience dun sa
And foul number 5, Christian Daguro, is the first.
manufacturing points. Ito na yung pagkakataon ni Joko.
2 free throws for Joko Tayong-tong.
And that is what veterans do, no? Pag walang nangyayari sa opensa, take matters to your own hands and do something about it.
Alam mo yung sasabi.
Gentlemen, coming in for BJ Marua. Russell Gunn for
First
Christian.
2 free throws.
Jolly 11-0 run now for the TIP engineers.
You just know na sooner or later it's gonna happen para dito sa TIP. And kanina pa we were harping on the type of team that they are, di ba, Carlos? So gumalaw na rin ng konti ang score ng Black Mamba.
Finally, that was a long log against Black Mamba. They inched themselves closer 15-12 as Sandagon misses the layup. Vidal. Binigay mo na kay Medina. Now Tayong-tong will set up the play for Black Mamba. Tayong-tong one-on-one against Carurucan. Tayong-tong, kick out pass. Medina. Another kick out pass. Long two. It's good.
Fidel Castro.
Nice ball movement ng puntong yan. Pero I would really like them to try to set up shooter Jet Vidal. No, once he gets going, he's a very streaky scorer.
Russell Talent, 3.
Perfectly set up by Carurucan. At dito rin lumalabas, Jolly, yung sinasabi mo na lalim nitong PIP engineers. If you have off-the-bench players who can just enter the ball game and connect with 3-point shots like that, it would really help your offense.
Another nice stop para sa white shirts. I'm looking at number 9, si Calara. Para sa second unit rin ng PIP. Magaling na po.
Russell Talent, 3.
For Russell Tan, hindi mahiyain. Tumatang to. Kakapasok lang.
Maganda yung sinabi mo, di ba? Second unit, dahil today, mapasok na yung level of play. Andun pa rin. Mataas pa rin. So it's the same. They're looking good with this nice 7-point lead.
Biggest lead of the ball game now for the TIP engineers. Kick out pass sa forma, alanganin at nakatalo na. Kaya naman hindi Vidal, another turnover against Black Mamba. 21-14. TIP engineers heating up late in the first quarter.
John Michael Pinka coming in for JC Carurucan.
Black Mamba in their last game nahirapan magparamdam itong si Tayong-tong. 10 points. Yes, he made it into double digits, but he had to take 16 shots to get there.
Mababa, 4 of 16. Pero nakikita natin is andyan pa rin yung confidence sa kanya starting ball games. And has to also get his teammates involved, no? Choco tayong tong.
Another three-point shot. This time, that's no good for Tan. Offensive rebound naman nakuha. But they miss it anyway coming from Calara.
Nice defensive board. The shot looked good. Di lang naipasok pero gets a steal. Ay, kita natin, comfortable rin dribbling the ball. So, Calara, sa for him, nice pass.
And continuing our theme of players nakakapasok lamang, chipping in already. Calara with a steal, Pinka with a basket. That's a clear foul. Almost an end-one opportunity.
Easily 10 guys na pwedeng maasahan itong si Coach Potit de Vera. I'm guessing, pero there seems to be a problem with that. He's hurt kasi usually he will start the ball game or he'll come in kaagad after about 5 or 6 minutes. Alam mo naman pag yung mga collegiate disciplinary action na ginagawa naman. You cannot be late to practices, you cannot be late to games.
Linawin natin mamaya yan with the coaching staff of the PIP Engineers. Split from the free throw line for Kimley Medina. 23-15, an 8-point advantage for the PIP Engineers. Final minute. Oh, good pass down low. Tan with 8 points off the bench.
Very, very easy basket that time, left-handed play in. And yep, biggest lead of the ball game at 10.
Ayong Tong kicks it out. 8 seconds remaining in their shot clock. Vidal, the pull-up jumper. Adong matulis. They will run out of space to grab that rebound. That will go back to the PIP Engineers.
So I'll stay with what I said earlier. Choco tayong tong gives a nice crisp passes with Jet Vidal para si Jet Vidal catch and shoot na lamang. Maganda po si Jet.
Alanganin din kasi yung ibang pasa nitong Black Mamba.
Kanina, labo ng pasa eh.
As compared to the PIP Engineers who are just getting everything that they want from their offense. High-low alley-oop play there. Navarro to Calara. Sayong Tong, jumper no good. And the field goal shooting percentages starting to go down. Pero nakanakaw sila dito. They give the ball back anyway. Scramble for the loose ball, won by Black Mamba. Lucky break there for Black Mamba.
Sakit naman ang miscue ni Navarro that time passing yung outlet pass niya. Tumama sa ring.
That will be the end of our first quarter of action. It ended in an ugly note for the PIP Engineers with that turnover and allowing 2 points. But other than that, impressive offense once again from the guys of Coach Potit de Vera. And we saw Brian Santos, Karurukan helping out. Sa kabilang banda naman yung depensa nila kumagat talaga later on in the first quarter to be able to build this double-digit advantage, 27-17, heading into the second quarter of action.
Jonathan Bohalan binigyan for Joko Neto.
Coming to you from the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Carlo Pamintuan po kasama
Second quarter.
si Jolly Escobar, and you're seeing some of the fans who have gathered to witness this ball game between the PIP Engineers and Black Mamba. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta. 7 of 17 field goals for Black Mamba, 12 of 26. So many opportunities for the PIP Engineers.
Yeah. Actually, mas maganda ang ang start itong Black Mamba racing to an 11-4 advantage kaagad. Pero yun naman nakapag-settle down. You also mentioned it, second unit coming in, level of play, andyan pa rin. Tan
Russell
specifically. And how many three-pointers does Tan have?
3 3-point shots, 11 points off the bench.
Galing. Alam mo na ang mangyayari sa bench points dito. Easy win sa halftime para sa bench points ng DIP.
Medina gagante, but he misses his 3-point attempt. And then they go on a fast break.
Luis Pasamante.
Pasamante completing the play.
Galing. You don't waste time. Di ba makikita mo? Nauna, you can give him that forward pass. Kung ginawa ni Calara, easy lay para sa white shoes.
Ganun lamang, Jolly Escobar. 15 points na ang lamang. Itong TIP Engineers.
I don't want to see 20 points blowouts for us. So I'm gonna be like, let's go Black Mamba.
At yung ngayon, if you're Black Mamba and
Luis Pasamante, 3.
ginagawa to sa'yo ng TIP Engineers without the help of Papa and Jai.
Oo nga eh. Show a little pride, guys. Titignan natin. Itong possession na to, they have to get something going here. And stop and make. Ang kailangan ng Black Mamba as early as now.
Pero nakikita natin, nagkakanya-kanya yung opensa nitong Black Mamba. And that will be another stop for the TIP Engineers of the loose ball foul.
Small foul, number 5, Nicole Wallace.
Minsan you have to really
And
narrow it down to
again for
some
Nicole
players.
Wallace. Total their top for Team Medina.
Successive
Ivan
plays.
Santos
Let's try to go to
for
Jet. These two successive plays, try ni Joko tayong itong mag-breakdown ng depensa naman, then kick out. Eh, kesa sa yung ganyan, di ba, medyo nagkakagulo. And yeah, because of that, 18 na itong lamang ng DIP Engineers.
And the hits will really come from everywhere and anywhere for the TIP Engineers. Eh, lahat sila pwedeng tumira talaga. You can see their bench players with full confidence. Pasamante missing that one.
Ang lucky break para sa Black Mamba, no? Ano po ang offensive rebound, supposedly an easy putback. Pero they give it right back. The empty possession, Carlo.
Ayong Tong had the ball stripped away from him. Napasama pa siya yung last touch doon. As this ball will remain with the TIP Engineers.
Russell Tan, grabe rin, you know, comes in the ball game, fires up a bunch of pull-up three-pointers, makes them kaagad, confidence is there, pretty much responsible for this sudden change of events. We were looking at Ivan Santos Panandalian.
Tan attacks middle. The runner is good.
Russell Tan.
Showing us the full package here. Russell Tan.
Saan ang galing to?
I was just talking about the Santoses and Sandagons and the Papa Enjay. Sige, Tan, we will not forget you.
Another forced shot there coming from Black Mamba.
Russell John Tan, pero masama hindi mo na short at time.
Hindi natuwa si Coach Potit sa offense na yun. Players could have trusted their ability to share the ball a little bit more. As Karurukan, Brian Santos,
That is going to be a good for Jonathan Bolado. Jacob for Fidel Castro. Brian Santos for
Saying that dahil Brian. Pero still no Papa Enjay, ha? Yeah, Carlos saying that because, yeah, again, they have to contend with Brian Santos once again. Very versatile, big guy. That's a gentleman right in front of us. Darren Karangian has to heat up. Pinakita natin top of the coverage. 22 points nung nakarang laro.
Jay Gano.
Nice winning effort, di ba? Just finding a basket para dito sa Black Mamba.
But yun yung sinasabi natin, Jolly, it comes from creation from the guards and good cuts from the big men. Hindi kanya-kanya, hindi one-on-one na offensa.
Bihira ka makakakuha ng success pag
Jay
gano'n.
Gano, number 29.
Jones ka, baka
Joko
pabiling
Tengco is the
mag-break
first.
ka ng depensa na
You
din.
want that one.
Top of the key, if you're skilled like that,
14
and you big like
seconds
that,
on the
then
shot
okay.
clock.
Pero tama ka, at this level, ball movement, looking for open looks to the basket.
Especially against the disciplined defense.
Like DIP.
Like
no?
DIP.
Correct, yeah.
Because as compared to other non-school-based teams, matagal na magkakakilala itong TIP Engineers. And you know, Coach Potit has devised different, you know, philosophies sa kanyang
Jay
defense.
Gano, number 20. Jay Gano is the first.
Coach
Green
Ron
on black
also
man.
dabbles.
Shot clock, 40
Matagal na
seconds.
nating kasama yan. Also dabbles in commentary and broadcasting. So we've been with him a couple of times. I know what he's all about. He's a good disciplinarian. This is why yung team niya ganito. Tignan mo, they're up by a big margin and they're still playing the same level of basketball.
He demands the best from his players from jump ball up until the final buzzer. Kita mo yan, kahit na lamang sila ng 20-30 puntos, pag may mali sa depensa, he really lets his players know about their mistakes.
Very, very interesting yung pagsama nila ni Mark Lopez dito sa kanilang bench. Making Mark one of his coaching staffers as we look at Brian Santos, ang magaling na player ng TIP Engineers.
Mark Lopez, you mentioned him, former UP Fighting Art, the product of MU in high school. Now an assistant coach here in the PBA D-League. Tayong Tong, next baseline, their first play of his guy.
We're also talking about kanina yun what Joko Tayong mostly is doing, the breaking down defender. Pero yan, maganda, di ba? Pag talagang defender in front of you, pasa mo na yung bola. The time, a nice lay-in for Black Mamba.
Radon scoring, he has 6 points in the ball game. 6 minutes and change left in our first half of action. In a period thoroughly dominated by the TIP Engineers. Daguro umatake, runner, no good. Scramble for the loose ball, won by Karangian. Darrell gives it up to the streaking big man, Gadon. Could not catch it clean. Brian Santos goes behind the back. Brian Santos stretches for
Brian Santos.
My goodness! Yung maganda dun yung, di ba, on biglang behind the back, all the way to the cup. You know, it's scary. He's 6'4" easily. And he can do things like that, no? I think PBA easy. Brian Santos.
But Gadon is
Jay Gadon from Choco Terco.
that yung mga teammates niya will find him down low. Maganda yung pwestuhan itong big man na to.
That's correct. Moving without the ball, cutting, and you see Gadon getting a bunch of baskets off of that.
Lara, nakita niya bumukas yung depensa. Tippin though is good for Ivan Santos.
Ivan Santos.
Offensive foul, itatawag kay Karangian. Referee saying that he was a little too rough in getting position inside.
Offensive foul, number 26, Donald Karangian.
Classic moves dito sa Karangian, trying to get that ball, trying to get a
Time out, Black Mamba, energy.
pero tama yung snap, over-aggressive that time.
Now we have a timeout on the floor. 5 minutes, 1 second remaining. 43-25 is the count in favor of the TIP Engineers. Look at this outstanding play coming from Brian Santos, going behind the back with his dribble and stretching for that layup. Santos with 8 points in this ball game. Kumawala talaga itong TIP Engineers when their second unit entered the ball game because of the efforts of this guy, Russell Tan, who was scorched hot from the outside.
Again, offense points will really be clicking para dito sa TIP Engineers. And again, Black Mamba actually had a nice start here, 12 points, 3 of 4 from three-point territory.
Ivan Santos, top of the key, looking at his options. High-low play there. Santos. And it equates to 2 more points.
Kahit this might nakita natin na high-low na yun, no? All you have to do is put it high up at kukunin ng 6'4" na Brian Santos yan.
Si Ivan kasi can see the entire floor. Yung depensa niya, not tall enough to cover him. 3-point shot does not work out for Tayong Tong. That's a clear push from behind from Karangian.
Tignan mo yan. They're up by 20, Carlo. What do they do? Nagka-trap pa
It's
sila
all
dito.
foul, number 26, Donald Karangian.
Pick and roll.
His third.
Forcing
5-1 Black Mamba.
forcing an empty possession na naman ng puntong yon. Very fun to watch, TIP.
Mark Garambay coming in for Donald Karangian.
Karangian yan, magpapahinga ulit. It's unfortunate really that he was not able to get himself going early. Kasi tinamaan siya agad eh. Knee to thigh collision.
These are supposed to be good guards, you know, between Jet Vidal, Joko Toyong-Tong, and of course Daryl Karangian. Clark Derrigue also has to start going over. He also built like a tank, pero still not quite. Tama, he's on the floor. Clark Derrigue. Ito ulit si PJ Baruo, had some nice jumpers at the beginning of the ball game.
He was the only guy who started out well for them, PJ Barua. Yung Karongoy kasi tumahimik na rin, no? After a good first quarter where he scored 5 points. As now, penalty situation na kontra sa Black Mamba, sending Sandagon to the stripe for 2.
Kung isipin mo yan ang basketball, Carlo, no? Mawalan ka lang ng focus ng ilang seconds or a minute, daming mangyayari.
Tama yan. Tignan mo yung nangyayari sa PBA Finals.
Kumurap ka lang.
Oy.
Lumamang ka ng 16, no?
And it's both teams. It's both teams building double digits.
Na nawawala,
All
no?
3 minutes is gone.
You just let your guard down. Ang sandaling-sandali lang. Something quick can happen kaagad. You cannot lose focus talaga. You have to be able to play, well, in this case, the full 40.
But Johnny, I think you'll agree with me as we check out the bench points, 22 to 8 in favor of the TIP Engineers. I think you'll agree that this is one of the best series we've witnessed in the past few years.
Nakakatawa.
Game in, game out.
Bugan. I'm happy doing radio panel, partner. I'm there. I'm witnessing all of that.
Brian Santos now.
Brian Santos, 3!
Nailing a three-point shot, extending their lead up to 21.
I see it. Another third year. If you're Black Mamba, you're hoping it's will not reach 40. Just have to do it on the defensive side talaga. Kasi grabe. And you also mentioned this kanina, yung weapons, no? Napakadami. Bombs.
JC Karurukan is the first one of the engineers. Bonus free throw for Jay Gunn.
Alam mo, itong Black Mamba, halos kay Gado na lang umaasa para sa kanilang opensa here in the second quarter. Misses the bonus free throw, but he has 10 points in the ballgame.
Pero which should not be the case, Carlo. Diba? We mentioned yung mga guards na mga marurunong dyan. Joko Toyong-Tong, Jet Vidal, Karangian. Diyan dapat nanggagaling ang mga puntos. Diyan dapat nag-generate ang kanilang opensa.
Toyong-Tong with a strong drive, one-handed.
So maganda ginagawa ni Joko trying to break down defenders na, pero he's gonna need the help of his teammates sooner or later.
Gadon struggling here. Regains possession, goes for the layup misses. The tap goes to Brian Santos. Tatakbo na naman ang TIP Engineers. Toyong-Tong with a bad foul. They are in the penalty.
Actually, Joko Toyong-Tong left that ball for PJ Baruo. Medyo magulo yung opensa, pero
Timeout TIP Engineers.
TIP Engineers calling a timeout, but they will have 2 free throws for Karurukan. We come back from this quick break. 48 to 31 is the score, still in TIP's favor.
Monday, August 19, still here at the United Sports Arena. First game, 1:30 p.m. The TIP Engineers versus Albury Kings. Second game, 3:30 p.m. Asia's Lashes versus Marinero Filipino Skippers. In the last game at 5:30 p.m., McDavid Lasal Araneta versus the Hyper Wash of Vipers. The road to the PBA starts here in the D-League.
Brian Santos, the brightest spot for the TIP Engineers, has scattered 13 points in the ball game. Did not start out well. Marami yung miss niya early in the first quarter, but when he got going, he's very difficult to stop.
correct. The nice thing about, again, this team, diba? Brian Santos, ganda ng kanyang contribution, pero the points kung saan din nanggagaling. And chipping in is, of course, the other side is Ivan. And then, coming from, from the bench is suddenly Russell Tan. And just scattering a bunch of three-pointers. So, eto na po tayo, 17 na itong
Two free throws, GC Karurukan.
I think Brian Santos missed his first 4 attempts. So after that, he has gone 5 of 6. As Karurukan adds to his tally with 1 more free throw.
Minsan ang player, ganun, parang biglang pag nakalibrate na yung kamay, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Karurukan with some free throws here.
9 points in the contest for Karurukan, the main point guard for the TIP Engineers. They trap the ball handler once again. Now they switch. Derige has a size advantage against Karurukan. Gives the ball up. Umatake si Karongoy. Well defended there by the TIP Engineers once again. Sinara ng pinto. Wala nang nagawa dun sa baseline.
Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit hindi nila masyadong sineset up si Clark, si
good
Derige.
pass. Ivan Santos this time.
Ivan Santos from Brian
Brian
Santos.
Santos the passer.
Makikita mo lang, very, very organized. TIP Engineers. Brian Santos had a piece of that shot, so ball will stay with Black Mamba.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10
Kahit yung
seconds.
tira na yun, Jolly, pilit na mula kay Karongoy. Look at this Santos to Santos connection once again. Ivan, that deep, that open,
Galing
difficult to stop.
At hinahanap talaga nila ang isa't isa. Kanina, baliktad naman. Ivan to Brian naman. Iron low sila.
2 minutes.
Daguro, pull-up jumper in transition, it rattles home.
Christian Daguro.
Si Daguro, magaling din. In transition, pull up long 2. No problem. Or was that a 3-pointer? Long 2 lang yata para dito kay Daguro.
That's a long 2 for Daguro. 23-point advantage for the TIP Engineers.
Biggest dito sa ating ball game.
They get another stop here. Daguro, forward pass to Karurukan. Touchdown.
GC Karurukan from Christian Daguro.
Again, it is an investment on defense that's allowing the TIP Engineers to blow this game wide open.
Looking at Patit de Vera, he just continues to shout instructions there, has a scowl on his face, and it's like he's down by 20.
Ivan Santos fouled for 2 free throws. And you have to say that these players have completely bought into what Coach Patit de Vera is teaching.
Definitely.
2 free throws for Ivan Santos.
Ganda. Just nice ball movement at selfish plays nakikita natin. Hitting open guys. Walang di ba? Walang selfish. Walang makilit na tiras. Wide open looks to the basket.
And
Share it
it's
out, coming in
defending
for
without
Christian
fouling,
Daguro.
Jolly. Only 1 team foul here in the second quarter. So now,
It's team defense kasi rin.
now with 1:10 remain, you can be extra aggressive with your defense even. Kasi wala namang problema. You can give up fouls and it will not come back to haunt you, not give up free throws for the other side.
Don't really. Yung mga ibang coaches gusto gamitin yung mga fouls in this case. You have 1 team foul, pero you're up by a 20-something margin here.
Another good defensive stand there. That's a clear push coming from Karongoy, which will send Karurukan back to the free throw line.
Pushing foul number 14,
Kasama
Mike
ng
Caroy.
frustration yung foul na yun, no? Mula
Second
kay
foul of
Karongoy.
Mike Caroy. 2 free
Nothing's
throws for
happening
GC
in their
Karurukan.
The Carlos sa halftime, titignan natin kung anong... well, not that Coach Patit de Vera needs the services of Papa Engine. Mukhang hindi naman niya kakailanganin.
Marlon Vado coming in for Ivan Santos.
Just intrigued kung bakit nasa dulo siya ng bench at hindi ginagamit for today's game. Tingnan natin sa second half, malay mo.
If you can afford not to use a double-double guy like Papa Enjay and still be up by 28 points.
I've heard the thing about players, they want to get some type of workout every day. So, gusto rin maglaro niya.
PJ Barua strong.
PJ Barua, 3!
7 points. Good shooting in today's ball game for Barua. Fall-away jumper short for Brian Santos. Final 30 seconds of our first half. lot of fouls to give up for the TIP Engineers to prevent a basket. Tayong Tong casually taking that three-point shot missing. Karurukan, umatake sa gitna. Up top to Sandagon.
Sideways Sandago.
Great setup. Sandagon. Tayong Tong challenging the defense, coming up empty. Karurukan to beat the buzzer. No, he gives it up to He didn't know. He didn't know that paubos na yung oras. Hindi niya nakabot ng maayos. But still, close to a perfect first half performance for the TIP Engineers. Even without the help of Papa Injay, they need 61 to 34 against Black Mamba. At the half, the score is 61 for the TIP Engineers and 34 for Black Mamba. This is the elimination round of your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. Nagmumula sa Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Carlo Pamintuan po, kasama pa rin si Jolly Escobar in the first 20 minutes of this ball game. Thoroughly dominated by the Engineers, and it is because of their defense. Jolly Escobar.
Well, again, my friend, pretty good start for Black Mamba, but that was about it. Racing to 11-4, they led by 7. But just coming down to business, I'll call it, was the DIP Engineers. It still ended that first quarter 27-17. Just suddenly looking good in the middle of that first quarter.
Tapos tumulong pa yung bench nitong TIP Engineers. Russell Tan with 13 points, 3 triples in the ball game. Meanwhile, Brian Santos leading up in the latter part of the first half, getting steals and converting on fast break opportunities. For the TIP Engineers, Karuruhan, one of their leading scorers, also with 13 points. Kaya naman nabaga ang kanilang lamang 61-34.
They're really pouring it on the second quarter, scoring. Funny number is they scored 34 points in the second quarter, and that's the total score of Black Mamba, the 34 points. Also, as we see, field goals easily 53-40, and yeah, you're pointing out points off of turnovers. They throw the ball away 12 times. Black Mamba, DIP scores 21 points off of that, and yeah, the bench points because of Russell Tan, 22-10, and sharing the ball nicely, 22-12.
No Enjay, no problem at all for the TIP Engineers. Russell John Tan, Brian Santos, Karurukan, all with 13 points in the ball game. With 7 points also chipped in by Ivan Santos. Sa kabilang banda, Gadon with 10 points, a lot of them in the second quarter. PJ Barua, in his limited minutes, has actually performed very well for Black Mamba as he has 7 points. Pabalitaan natin, hamstring injury ang iniinda itong si Papa Enjay. That was why he was not able to see action in the first half. They're actually waiting for their PT to tape him up, maybe to prepare him to play a bit of minutes here in the second half. Pero sabi nila, I think the PT met an accident, kaya wala pa siya dito, hindi niya nasamahan ang kanyang koponan. Let's see if Papa Enjay will be needed here in the second half. But as you said, Jolly, kung ikaw yung player, you also want to get your sweat going.
Yes, exactly. I see a nice smile on his face, shooting some baskets there, and yes, definitely wants to get a sweat going siguro. Pero yun na nga, hinahanap ko kung merong some type of balot dyan dun sa kanyang sa may hamstring area, no? Wala, no? So, importante balutan muna yan siguro bago siya makakuha ng workout dito.
For the Black Mamba squad, Jolly, what do you want to see from them pag umpisa ng ating third quarter?
Well, after all talagang sinasabi ko na diretso, I'm really calling out Darrell Karangian, who scored 22 points noong nakaraan. He really has to turn it on, looking to do that itong first possession, and he does. My friend, thank you. That's one. Joko Tayong has produced a number of nice points also for Black Mamba. I don't know, call me funny, but Jed Vidal, I'm really looking for him to fire up yung kanyang yung mga 3-pointers and be involved sa offense ng Black Mamba.
First 2 points of the ball game for Darrell Karangian as they get a stop here. Talking about Black Mamba. Forward pass stolen by Karurukan, and then it becomes an easy basket on the other side.
Santiago.
May isa lagi yan eh. Every game he will go up for a dunk.
Ikaw rin nagsabi, at saka nakikita ko sa warm-up, the easy two-handed reverse layup. There it is. It can also explode easily for 10, 15, maybe even 20 on a given night. Carlo, itong si Derrigue.
At siya ang kailangan talagang uminit. That floater is good for Santiago. For him.
Tall mountain supplying pa para dito sa Black Mamba. Not impossible, pero they have to...
PJ Barua,
Stops. Nice three-pointer para kay Barua.
How about 10 points for PJ Barua? So action at the start of the ball game, and then in the latter part of the second quarter,
hanging foul number 20, Jay Gunn.
he'll be able to stay on the floor and help out defensively. Mas makakaroon siya ng
New free throws for Brian
really
Santos.
nailed those 3-point shots. defense turning into offense. That assist turning into a highlight for Santagon with a two-handed throwdown.
Ganda ng pinasa din ni Karurukan sa kanya. Parang whip pass eh. I think about Brian Santos, who's on the free throw line now. Palaging pa-forward yung tira niya. Hindi nagsisettle sa mga fadeaway jumpers masyado eh. So, it's no choice but to foul him. So, able to make some free throws na naman for TIT.
Leading scorer of this ball game now with 15 points. Oh, good crossover for Karangian.
Looking for. Oops, what's happening here?
Inbound violation.
Inbound violation eh. Nag-alangan. Itong si Ivan Santos leading to that cheap turnover.
Some breaks going the side of Black Mamba.
PJ Barua, one more attempt from deep. He would not get the bounce. Karangian with the offensive rebound. Daryl down low against the trees.
Yeah. Pero makikita mo yung skill, no? Sabi mo, trees nga yung kinakalaban nito, pero somehow got that shot up. Montik pong pumasok. Here's another break para sa kanila. Last touch pa mga nakaputi.
Hanggang balikat lang siya nung mga
Pero
dumidependa sa
naitira niya pa rin,
kanya.
di ba? Montik pumasok.
Oh, good pass down low. Sayang na pagkakataon. That was perfectly set up. Hindi lang nasalo ng malinis itong si Gadon.
Biggest lead was at 27. Mini run para dito sa Black Mamba. They need more.
All players, please proceed to shooting area in front of the respective benches. Both teams are advised to observe the clock.
Napakapot eh. Yung talagang mapapakapot ka talaga kasi eto na eh. Nakaka-back-to-back baskets na tayo eh.
Oo eh. Tapos
Ay.
tumama pa talaga yung paa nitong si Brian Santos. Sa paa rin ni PJ Barua leading to this ball. Referees reviewing it. And if this will be flagrant foul, penalty 1. That means free
Natapakan
throws.
ba?
Oo eh, may contact eh. It might mean free throws and ball possession for the TIP engineers. Tignan natin ang desisyon ng ating referees.
Foul number 17, PJ Barua.
Just a foul
Is our
for
first.
PJ Barua.
2 on Black Mamba.
So that would result to 3 free throws for Brian
Shooting
Santos.
3 free throws is Brian Santos.
Obviously naman parang ano, no real intention to hurt.
Yeah,
Naman
yeah.
trying to close out lang. Medyo nailitaw lang yung paa ng konti. PJ Barua not really known to be a nasty, dirty player. No, hindi naman siya ganon.
2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter of action. Again, we thank you for your continued support sa ating PBA D-League. Wherever you're watching us, may it be on live stream on PBA Rush or 5 Plus. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay.
Pero what's interesting is, di ba, you're getting a glimpse of some future superstars. Definitely that DIP engineers. We were talking to the guys from Santos over here. Easy PBA picks para sa akin after a year or two. Ivan, Aldas, Brian. Ito siya, may tangan ng bola ngayon.
Brian Santos overshooting the mark. That's a foul against Enrique.
And I say easy PBA pick in the future because nakita natin court-to-court komportableng mag-dribble at that size.
Joko Jimbo coming in for Marco.
Easily the main man, lalo na't may iniinda yung
14
kanilang
seconds on the shot
corner
clock.
na si Papa Enjay.
Jolly, makipagkwentuhan tayo saglit kay Brian Santos kanina. 22 years of age, playing his 5th year already with the TIP Engineers. So he should be joining the next PBA draft.
That's correct. And this is pretty much his team. Parang siya na ang senyores dito sa mga nakaputing TIP engineers. And it's pretty exciting for this kid. Dahil ako, mapipit yan. Medyo, I wouldn't say mataas pero maaaring ma-first round yung mga ganyan.
Oh, you have a stack, Jolly.
Ganun ba, pare?
Karangian,
So as Karangian continues to make his presence felt here in the third quarter.
Throw me some names later, my friend. Ano, mga easy picks, top 5 later.
Tayong Tong. Gaganti sa kabilang banda. He loses the ball. Brian Santos with the takeaway. Karurukan, umatake. Denied by Gadon. Offensive rebound though for Ivan Santos. Quick pass. Antagon with the one opportunity.
Kanina, dinunk niya yung bola. Always a forward motion. Very hard to stop. Players like that going hard to the basket.
Mahirap depensahan yung mga player na ganyan because they have hops. And then kahit banggain mo sila, kaya nilang mag-adjust sa ere.
Lakas ng, hindi lang malakas yung legs, no? Upper body rin. Ang maganda kay Simon, parang lahat gusto niya i-dunk eh. So, paano mo i-stopin yan? Papaulin mo na lang talaga. Yun!
Kaya kay Clark Derrigue na talagang nagpaparamdam na kasama si Karangian here in the third quarter. Try and start a rally for Black Mamba.
I remember in the past D-League, you know, parang nagbe-best player yan. Clark Derrigue scores 20 points from time to time. Malaking skillful din, ano? As we see him complete a three-point play.
8 points in the ball game for Derrigue. 22-point advantage still for the TIP Engineers, 72-50. Karurukan, kick out pass. Brian Santos, Sandago naman. A long two-point shot, no good. Yes, Johnny.
I was about to say, no, Carla, the points will come. Eh, but there are magagaling na mga scorers dito sa panig ng Black Mamba. But there has to be defensive stops. Here comes the basket right here.
Jay Gadon.
Yan lang yan. From a high of
27. Jay Gadon already with a dozen. And he's not doing anything, you know, out of this world. He's sticking to his strength. Naghahanap lang ng pwesto sa loob, naghahanap ng pasa mula sa kanyang mga kakampi.
Tama ka. And then I think that's 2 or maybe even 3 blocks para dito kay Gadon.
Simon Sandago.
Easy para sa mga nakaputi.
Ano masabi mo yung Sandagon, Arwin Santos? Ako yung naaalala ko sa kanya. Ano college JC Intal.
Interesting reference. Talaga, ganyan din ang Ulvar si JC. Payat din ng college yan, no?
Daguro with a one-hander, too strong when they get the ball back. Sandagon. Pasa niya, masikip. Ninakaw ni Tayong Dong. Forward pass now to Karangian. Extra pass down low. Nakahahabol yung depensa because of that wobbled reception coming from PJ Barua. Ivan Santos with a strong move in.
Ivan Santos.
Grabe, mga Santoses. Brian on one side, sa depensa on the other side.
May isa pa mamayang Santos. Gusto kong makilala mo yung taga-AMA. 76-52 in favor of the TIP Engineers. We have a timeout. Black Mamba ng team Clark Derrigue to heat up in this ball game. He had a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds in their last game against the Albury Kings. He has 8 and 3 in this matchup.
A little bit of a run para sa kanila between him at again, Darren Karangian starting the quarter nicely.
Ball with the hook pass. Derrigue from the outside, no good. Parang ipipito kontra kay Gadon of the loose ball variety.
Personal foul, number 20, Jay Gadon, his fourth personal.
Point has disappeared. This is only
Christian Daguro coming in for GC Karurukan.
can have to try to get get some defensive stops if you're Black Mamba.
The goal ball is coming in for Jay Gordon.
Para sa Black Mamba ngayon, Coach Viz Valencia.
Warning on number 20, Jay Gordon for reset na table.
Halfway mark of the third quarter coming up. 5 and 14 remaining. 76-52 is the count. As Gadon takes a break, he has been impressive in this matchup. Babalasan naman ng tao. Coach Motit de Vera. As a couple of guards enter in Calara and Russell Tan, and they get another stop here. When the Black Mamba gets to set up their offense, may nangyayari naman eh. They have the talent to score, but unfortunately for them, they commit so many turnovers.
Joke ko yung tong that time, kanina nakikita natin breaking down defense. He decides to pass, nakakuha ng steal ang mga nakaputi. Doon mo makikita, di ba, yung half-court sets mo, it's a lot of practice also. Crisp passes. Meanwhile, maalala natin yung pagpasok kanina itong si Russell Tan, ano? And sadly firing up some three-pointers, although misses a second of 2 free throws.
Karangian, the Spitfire Carter, first layup is good with a foul of Brian Santos.
Traps, Daryl. Again, adjustment in mid-air. Nicely done.
Bonus free throw for Daryl Karangian.
Pinag-usapan natin sa top of the coverage, not a lot of size. That's not even 5'10", partner. What is that? 5'9" maybe. Pero plays like he's 6'4".
Bilis ang puhunan nitong si Daryl Karangian.
Lakas ng legs, lakas tumalon, very athletic.
10 points for him all in the third quarter. Mukhang hahabulin niya talaga yung request mo, Johnny, that he matches the output from their last game.
Not Charlie Horse kasi the beginning of the ball game, mukhang ininda niya yun nung first half. Pero looks okay now. Daryl Karangian.
77-55, 22-point lead. Corner jumper, no good. Brian Santos mistimed this jump there. Karangian, aatake muli. Umasa muna kay Tayong Tong. Joko measuring up the defense. Goes inside. Nice drop pass down low.
Mark Derrigue from Joko Tayong Tong.
Expecting more ball movement coming from Joko Tayong Tong. Pero very nice fight. Very nice drop pass. Was that na Clark? Derrigue?
10 puntos na rin para kay Derrigue. Most of them scored here in the third as well. Corner, three-point shot, short. Tatakbo ang Black Mamba. They have the numbers here. Vidal with the bounce pass. Karangian after the spin move.
That Vidal attracts some type of attention. They know he's also a scorer. Meanwhile, magandang bagsak ng bola. Drop pass papunta kay Daryl Karangian. They're rolling, Black Mamba.
30-second timeout, TIP Engineers.
Only a 30-second timeout requested by the TIP Engineers. Look at this nice dish from Tayong Tong. Derrigue converting down low, and then Vidal setting up Karangian, who waited for the defense to move past him before scoring. We have a timeout, 77-59 in favor of the Engineers. Karangian heating up to lead Black Mamba in the third quarter in this uprising against the TIP Engineers, who led by as many as 27 points. 58-31 was when it was at its largest.
Black Mamba ka sustain lang. Try to make stops. Naibaba na nga nila ng 14 ang kanina lang. Continuing defense. There it is. Good hands
Forward
coming
pass,
from Jet Vidal.
Karangian goes reverse.
From Jet Vidal.
Just has great control. No? Very nice pass coming from Jet Vidal again. The adjustment in mid-air to finish with that strong left
Another
hand.
steal coming up here. Forward pass to Jet Vidal. Behind the back, Karangian.
Uh-oh. And suddenly this bench is erupting. Everybody's feeling good on this Black Mamba side. Jacobs, the nice tap from behind. Look at this, a sweet pass from Jet Vidal. Eksakto ang pasa dito kay Darrell Carangian.
And just like that, Black Mamba is back in the ball game, only down by 14, 77-63. Carangian completes the N1 play.
Yep. No to 20-point differences. We like this ball game much better. 13 lang itong kalamangan ng TIP.
Almost another steal for Black Mamba. And now they get it. Outstanding defense. Jet Vidal layup is gone.
Jet Vidal from Choco. There we go.
You get a bunch of fast breaks, now get some layups. Actually how you build leads and try to play catch-up basketball. Also tinatakbo, really running the break well is Black Mamba.
Coach Botit forced to send back his point guard Karurukan kasi hindi siya natutuwa dun sa ball handling. Kanyang mga guard, Pinka, Tan, and Pasamantes struggling with their ball handling as the TIP engineers request this timeout as Black Mamba is within striking distance, 77-66 in favor of the engineers.
JC Karurukan coming in for Russell Dunn. JC Karurukan coming in for Luis Pasamante.
Black Mamba coming to
Shooting
life
free
here in the
throws
third
against
quarter,
Russell.
thanks largely to the efforts of Darrell Carangian. You called him out, Dali, before the start of this quarter, and he exploded with 17 points in this period alone.
32 points na kanilang naitatala dito sa quarter na to.
At di pa tayo tapos. We still have 2 minutes, 51.9 seconds remaining.
And what a big quarter para sa kanila. Scored 34 points sa dalawang quarter combined in the first half. Ano? Ngayon, nakaka-32 na sila.
At yan ang resulta, Jolly, ng hindi pag-aalaga sa bola nitong TIP engineers.
Balik tayo dun
the
sa
floaters.
dahil sa pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Kumurap ka lang, mawalan ka lang ng focus ng panandalian.
Bad things can happen. And this was something that Black Mamba proved in their last game as Russell scored a 3-point shot. Yung fourth quarter, dun lang sila kumawala kontra sa Albury Kings.
Parang scoring 20-something points suddenly, no? To get that nice win.
Tayong down low. Big space, misses the one-hander. Good stop here for TIP. Pinka up ahead, hook pass. Fast break, will not end up with a basket. Second effort is
Russell time. 2 minutes.
How did Russell get that ball back? Ano? Nice offensive rebound, tapos putback, just being relentless.
Carangian pushed.
Easy ball para sa ating mga officials.
Holding foul,
Holding foul.
But they're not yet in the
Simon
penalty.
Zidane coming in
The
for
foul
Brian
against
Santos.
TIP engineers. Look at this. Hindi man umubra yung unang subok. Patience, perseverance, face off. Russell Tan. Yan, umatake sa gitna in traffic. He loses the ball. Oh, but a counter steal for Tayong-Tong. Joko, nagpasabit sa ere.
Ganda naman, no? The steal and the bucket para dito kay Joko Tayong-Tong. 13 lang to.
Jolly, it's like we're watching another team performing here all together.
Oo.
Yan talaga yung value ng isang sandata na kasing talim nitong si Darrell Carangian.
Kasi nakita na, yung song almost went in. So kung mapupunan natin yung kanilang first half, di ba? Parang masyadong sumobrang deliberate, parang wala masyadong ball movement na nakikita natin. Joko tayo getting baskets and breaking down defenders, pero nothing really going in the first half para sa kanila, di ba? Pero ngayon, fast breaks, nice defense, tapos tinatakbo nila yung bola. Much better para dito sa Black Mamba.
Minute and 9 remaining. Karangian, the mid-range jumper is good.
Nakakarami na yun nung first half did not score, and then nung third quarter,
19 puntos para kay Daryl Karangian.
thank you, 90 big points. Karamihan.
Karurukan is fouled by Daryl, and they are in the penalty.
Flagging foul, number 26, Daryl Karangian, penalty.
So bigla sila
5 fouls on Daryl Karangian.
ng Black Mamba.
2 free throws for GC Karurukan.
Suddenly, these free throws are very important para kay Karurukan para mahinto yung malupit na run ng Black Mamba.
Line to lead
Yung
for
nangyari
Daryl
in the
Karangian.
second quarter, nung pumasok na yung bench players si Coach Potit, they delivered. Especially itong si Russell Tan. Even si Pasamante got in a couple of baskets. But now, they committed consecutive turnovers. Kaya naman nakalapit ng tuluyan itong Black Mamba.
Grabe, building a 27-point lead, di ba, nung first half of action. Pero nakita natin yung third quarter, very early po. Yung umpisa ang kagad ni Darren, the very first basket ng third quarter, siya kagad. Joko has to be able to read that, di ba, when to break down defenders.
Third foul on Russell
Still
Tan.
a positive para sa kanya, nakasungkit siya ng foul.
2 free throws for Joko Joko.
Tong now on the strive for 2. They're down by 13. And if you are Black Mamba, you're feeling good. Nabura mo na. 27-point advantage. Nakalapit ka na. And you know that one big run in the fourth quarter could turn this ball game completely around.
Again, tulad nung kanilang ginawa nung nakaraang game nila in beating Alberay Kings. Si Coach Potit parang genuine na yung kaya. Totoo na eh. Kanina nakascowl sabi natin eh. Pero magandang kalamangan nila nun.
Oh, good drive.
Warren
Palara as he scores on the one-hander.
Daming may mga potential na very young players dito sa side ni Coach Potit.
Sorry, miss for Tayong-Tong. Another opportunity para sa TIP Engineers. Karurukan, blocked by Vidal. 5 seconds remaining. 3-point shot rattles out. 1 second left. And that prayer will not be answered for Castro. Still an impressive
At the end of 3 quarters, it's
performance
87-74
for Black
for the
Mamba,
PBA.
courtesy of almost just single-handedly Daryl Karangian.
Even if this is a 13-point difference, what a run para sa Black Mamba. 19 points, all in the third quarter for number 26, Darren Karangian. 7 of 8, isang miss po lamang yan. It was Jet Vidal, Karangian, a little bit of Clark Derigue. Black Mamba is just rolling, Carlo.
They're only down by 13, 87-74, heading into the fourth and final quarter of action. Fourth quarter about to begin inside the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Carlo Pamintuan still with Jolly Escobar for the continuing coverage of your 2019 PBA D Foundation Cup.
That is gonna be just showing us what type of player he is, Carlo.
Pero magpapahinga muna itong si Darrell as he played really hard in that third quarter performance. Maagang foul ang ipipito kontra sa Black Mamba.
Pushing foul number 11, Jack Green is third. One on backline.
Ano yung kailangan dito ng TIP engineers to re-establish control of this ball game?
Kanina, ano sila eh, di ba? Relentless sila, hindi sila humihinto. Ang ganda ng kanilang ball movement as we look at quarter scoring. Wow, look at that, a 40-point quarter para dito sa Black Mamba.
Turnover to open the fourth quarter for the
Another
TIP
nice
engineers. Jet Vidal goes to the crossover. Vidal umatake, emergency pass to Castro. Castro with a jumper, no good. But they get the ball back. Back is money.
Staying with the play, Bolos. Offensive rebound and put back. Don't, I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
The Mamba number.
Hey, kita mo, ikaw yung sabi.
Kita ko yung facial expression mo. Karurukan almost made a three-pointer. The line was straight, ha?
Hindi na magbababa ng bola para sa Black Mamba. Kick out pass to Derrigue. Umatake sa gitna. Kick out pass. Three-point shot for Medina. No good. Shot was halfway home. Karurukan. Oh, that's a clear bump mula kay Derrigue. Body check, and it will send Karurukan to the free throw line.
Or just trying to stand in front of Karurukan that time. Clark Rodriguez, just a regular foul there. Pero last 9 defenders talaga yung mga big, so kailangan you cannot give easy baskets to the guards.
How about the steady performance of Karurukan in this ball game?
Easy coach, but it's number one point guard on that lineup.
And they're doing all of this without the help of Papa Njaye.
16 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists para kay Gilbert.
Karurukan, great numbers para sa Guardian. Pinag-usapan natin kanina, di ba? Magagaling na mga players for every position para sa kuna ng TIP.
Unfortunately, Black Mamba comes up empty with that attack. As the ball will go back to the TIP engineers. Medina losing grip of the ball just as he was about to make the layup.
Still very, very manageable if you ask me. 13-point deficit. Black Mamba needs to get a stop right here.
Tanong lang dyan, kailan magiging handa bumalik sa laro itong si Darren Karangia. Jet Vidal, you know he'll pull up. No, he dishes a pass instead. Good decision coming from Jet Vidal.
Okay.
Kid Medina from Jet Vidal.
But still, Jet should have shot that.
Ayaw na.
Kumpiyansa mo kay Jet Vidal.
Come on, Jet.
So they get 2 points for their effort. 3-point shot, no good. At ito namang TIP engineers na nagkakanya-kanya sa opensa.
Kasi mo kailangan ng isang guardiang stabilize.
Almost goes down low.
Nagkakatawan dun sa ilalim, ha?
Pushing foul number 19, Ivan Santos.
Free throw line for the free throws. Ito na eh, pa-pull up jumper na.
Hey!
Jet Vidal.
Talaga, pero sige. Unselfish play, they still get 2 points. It's okay. Maaaring going 10 points na lamang ni Clark Rodriguez. There it is. And on to a 3-possession ball game if he's able to make his second one.
Black Mamba want to really stake their claim as the comeback kids of the PBA D-League.
Wow.
Single-digit difference, Carlo. Ito ang pinakamalaking lamang ng TIP. 27 puntos, 58 to 31. That's ancient history now. Almost another stop there. Good pass mula kay Sandagon.
Christian Daguro.
Kahit mga bata sila, hindi naman sila nagpapanik that time. Still getting a nice bucket, Taguro.
Medina kicks it out. Derrigue for 3. No. Good stop here for the TIP engineers. Oh, masyadong malakas yung pasa papunta kay Simon Sandagon. as they'll give the ball right back to Black Mamba.
Simon has to recognize, magaling na guardia yung kanyang point guard na si Gilbert Kararukan. Just rim run every time. Kararukan will get him the ball.
Tayong Tong about to check back into the contest for Black Mamba. Konting pahinga pa yung kailangan itong si Darrell Karangian as Enriquez meron top and fouled by Ivan Santos.
Doing is wrong to the basket that time. Wala siyang pakialam kung mas
Pushing
malaki
foul, number 19, Ivan Santos.
Ivan Santos.
His third 2-on
Malaki sa malaki. Boom! Yung free throws para ni Clark Darigi.
You know, if Ivan Santos stayed vertical completely
Straight
on that
up lang,
play, it would have
Two
been
free
an
throws, Clark
Pero
Darigi.
bumaba ng konting-konti yung kanyang kamay. And I know PBA assistant coaches like Jolly Escobar would often remind their players about that exact same situation.
Pero alam mo, easier said than done. I'm suddenly thinking of the times na ako yung nasa sitwasyon. Ibababa mo rin yung kamay mo. If you want to hammer that ball down, matatakawang ka rin eh. Pero, well, yun eh. Sabi mo nga, dapat straight up ka lang talaga. Non-call yun. You end up with some good defense, di ba? Clark Darigi, nice free throws para sa kanya. Ginawa na naman niyang single digits.
91 to 82. Santos with a spin over, shot the mark. Ivan. It's his turn to be fouled for 2 free throws.
Di bale, lots of time. 6 minutes and 52.
And foul number 5, Nicole Wallace.
Free throws on one side,
His
free
third,
throws on the
bring on
other.
Black Mamba. 2 free throws, Ivan Santos.
Kay,
Ivan Santos, again, because it's a 9-point difference. Yun, for them, hindi na ipasok.
Ito yung kailangan talagang pag-igihan pa nitong si Ivan Santos. Since you're a big man, you'll be fouled a lot down low and you have to convert on your free throws. 1 of 2. Back to double-digit advantage at an even 10 points, 92-82.
Nice, decent release from the free throw area from Ivan Santos. Maganda naman ang bitaw.
3-point
Clark
shot.
Darigi, 3.
Sabi ni Clark Darigi, Darrell, Karangian, relax ka muna dyan sa bench. Ako muna ngayon. So 4 successive free throws coming from Darigi. And this big 3-pointer for 7 straight points para sa kanya.
17 points in the ball game for Derrigue. Karurukan down low. Locates Ivan Santos.
Ivan Santos.
Inching closer to a possible triple-double.
Dito naman, the other Santos naman ang gumagana para sa PIP Engineers. And that's Ivan.
Ayun ko, pumuposte. Double team here as he was fouled. Sayang yun because Tayong To had really nowhere to go. And Karurukan decided to go on a triple team as we watch this play once again. Derrigue sets his speed and knocks it down from deep.
His second 3-on
Magkaset dito kay Clark Darigi. Inuwento naman sa may ilalim easy basket para kay Ivan Santos.
Ito na, Black Mamba about to unleash Darrell Karangian back into this ball game. As Tayong To misses the ball.
Darrell Karangian coming in for Kim Medina.
Dahil ni Coach Putit nanggugulat ng free throw shooter. Did not work dito kay Joko Tayong Tong. 8 lang. Itong kalamangan ng TIP.
94 to 86, by no means a safe lead, especially with the kind of weapons na nasa sahig para sa Black Mamba. Handoff papunta kay Daguro, umatake. Kick out pass now to Karurukan. Shot clock is at 8. Karurukan forces it up, misses. And that's a completed stop. Darrell Karangian kontra kay Daguro. Kick out pass, 3-point shot, rattles out.
Would have brought the house down para sa Black Mamba kung naipasok.
Castro with that sorry miss. Still a lot of time to work with for Black Mamba. Oh, good move there for Daguro to wiggle free, but he misses the 3-point shot. Karangian, 3-point shot and
Karangian, 3.
Top 3-point pull-up. Para dito kay Darrell Karangian, you're shaking your head. This kid is magaling. Darrell Karangian. At itong kalamangan ng TIP, naglaho na po. It's 5-point difference. Again, coming from 27.
Oh! Counter score from Brian Santos.
Ganun ba? Sabi ni Brian Santos. Oh, si Darrell pa. Kanyang brilliance. Maliit lang pero malakas ang pangangatawan. Darrell Karangian.
24 points now for Karangian. 97-91, only a 6-point advantage for the TIP Engineers. Karurukan gets space and nails it.
But Gilbert Karurukan, not your quickest, not your strongest and quickest, pero matalino player. Palitan, ganda ng palitan ng baskets natin dito. Carlo.
Mabilis yung gante. Daguro down low. Reverse left low. Santos gets the offensive rebound. Put back.
Great control. Able to gather himself dun sa may ilalim. A power dribble. And a putback coming from Ivan Santos.
Tayong with a sharp crossover layup. Sobra. Sayang na pagkakataon. He was able to evade his defender completely.
Okay lang makipag-trade ng baskets if you're Black Mamba, pero mamaya-maya dapat 2 or 3 consecutive ka na dahil onto the wala na tayong 4 minutes dito.
Not a great shot coming from Brian Santos. How will Black Mamba try to inch closer? Darrell Karangian seems like a sure bet. Oh, an offensive foul!
Sino tumawag nun?
Baseline referee calling an offensive foul instead.
Darrell Karangian, 6 shots.
Take a look at that. So, eto, spin. May konting...
Mark it up,
Ilok
for
naman left.
Karangian. Jay Huddle
Pero
for
yun, yung hook right there.
for Santos.
And unfortunately for Black Mamba, that is the 6th foul of Darrell Karangian.
Oh my goodness. So responsible for yung kanilang magandang run. Clark Derigue had a hand in it, but they need Darrell Karangian. The thing is, inumpisa ni Darrell, 8-point difference, 3.5 pa naman to Carlo, so all is not done para sa Black Mamba.
Ivan Santos down low. Kick out pass. Corner 3 for Dan. It's good.
Russell Tan, 3!
This game is done. Russell Tan, yung kanyang brilliance from the 3-point area. Kanina pa coming off the bench, firing up a bunch of 3-pointers. Ito pa isa.
And he extends their lead to double digits. 104-93 as we have a timeout. TIP Engineers only have one more remaining game in our elimination round, and it will happen on August 19, Monday. Dito pa rin po sa Inares Sports Arena against the Alvarez Kings. And if they win this and win that, sigurado, sila yung papasok sa ating top 2. Meanwhile, upcoming games for Black Mamba. Winnable games for them, Italianos versus Hyperwash before they meet up against our top team currently, BRT Sumisip St. Clair.
Mga stoppers, you always remind players and teams pagka, di ba, yung team na alam mong kaya mong talunin, by all means, talunin mo yan.
2-point shot is a miss. Then a loose ball foul is whistled against Gadon.
Loose ball foul, number 20, Jay Huddle gets his fifth.
It's 18, lots of time
4 on Black Mamba.
for Black Mamba to turn the tables around. Well, they turned it around, pero di ba, kulang pa, konti pa, down by 9.
Yun yung hirap when you allow yourself to be down by as many as 27 points.
man.
Napakahirap talaga bumalik.
Gotcha basketball, sorry, down by 11 pala, so they need a stop right here.
And they will not get it.
Russell Tan!
Sultan scores again.
I think this is 5 straight points from him, if I'm not mistaken. It's almost like terrible.
Forward pass to Brian Santos, pero hindi na nila pupwersa. The clock is their friend right now, up by 13.
Actually had a wide open player underneath the basket, kaya sabi ni Brian, teka lang.
Jumper, no good for Karurukan. Karongoy tatakbo sa kabilang banda. Karongoy. Strong move sana. but he loses the ball. Luckily for them,
Clark Teniga coming in for Fidel Castro.
it will stay on their side.
Jet Vidal for Nicole Bolos.
Well, whatever happens tonight, PIP goes on to win this ball game. May magandang natutunan sila dito. May magandang run nila. And one thing's for sure, sasabihin ni Coach Viz, kaya naman pala natin maglaro ng ganyang katindi. We're a great team. Kailangan consistent lang tayo all the
This one
time.
foul, number 20, JC Carulucan is third. 4 on the
2
Indians.
minutes, 25 seconds
14
remaining.
seconds on the shot clock.
14 on the shot clock. Itong Black Mamba Jolly, kaya pa bang habulin ito as Jet Vidal? Uncorks from
Jet
the...
Vidal, 3!
Finally!
Paramdam din itong si Jet Vidal converting on that 3-point shot. Still possible for them to get back into this ball game. But they will have to play almost perfect basketball to get there.
PJ Baruan coming in for J.
And TIP Engineers is just tough, partner.
Yeah, without Papa and Jai, your top performers.
Exactly.
Brian Santos,
Ivan
Ivan
Santos.
Santos, Karurukan. Itong si
Russell again, off the bench. Big three-pointers kagad. Pretty much setting the tone, di ba? Medyo yung start ng TIP, hindi ganun kalakas. Mas malakas ang start ng Black Mamba. But that second unit we're talking about, Russell comes in. Biglang 2 3-pointers, biglang they're rolling after that card.
We have a review now in that last out-of-bounds play with a minute 48 remaining in this ball game. Good comeback attempt coming from Black Mamba, proving that kaya nila to go toe-to-toe against a team as good as TIP. Unfortunately for them, that 6th personal foul committed by Karangian.
Sayang, he was doing so well. Did not score in the first half of action, pero suddenly bunch of points para kay Darren Karangian, pero natawagan ng foul dyan. This is Gilbert Karurukan on your screens. Played very well para rin sa TIP Engineers. Him along with the Santoses. Again, no Papa and Jai para sa kanila, yung kanilang foreigner. Pero still, putting up leads by as much as 27 big points. Kinain na lamang ng Black Mamba ng konti yan ng third quarter.
Mukhang mahihirapan si Jolly Escobar pumili ng ating best player of the ball game as you take a look at Papa Inday with hamstring issues. Tapi ka ng bola na hawakan itong si... Oy, mukhang last touch run itong si Jet Vidal from that reverse angle. You know, kaya tumaas bigla eh. Kaya tumaas bigla yung bola.
Final ball possession goes to the TIP Engineers.
Nag-iba nga naman yung direksyon as compared to when Karurukan touched it last.
12-point difference here with a minute 47 para dito sa Black Mamba.
No need to rush for the TIP Engineers. Ito namang Black Mamba, kailangan magpakita ng pangil sa depensa because they need stops. Ivan Santos goes inside, strong move, misses. Offensive rebound picked up by the Engineers. Karurukan picks it out. They have fresh 14 on their shot clock.
Very, very smart. Gilbert.
Oh, good pass, Naguro with a
Christian
kill shot.
Daguro from JC
You
Carulucan.
know what? Ako, para sa akin, Karurukan was responsible for that nice play. Meron na siyang panira doon, but he says, hindi, magpapatay pa rin ako ng oras dito. Very nice basket. It's down to 1 minute and 12 na lang.
Over the top.
Big boy plays coming from the TIP Engineers. They were really tested. But
Yan, may
Karurukan
panira siya dyan, no?
Yeah.
Di ba?
issues another nice dish down low to Naguro.
Actually, mali ako. Prior to that pa, meron pa siyang panirang isa pa doon, pero opted to just milk the clock, di ba? So they have nice 14-point lead here. On to the 1 minute mark na lang tayo.
Karurukan with 9 seconds remaining in their shot clock. He makes a move, sets up Ivan Santos. No! Karurukan did everything he could there para bigyan ng magandang pagkakataon itong si Ivan.
Kickball.
Yan ang ginagawa. This is what he does, di ba? He scores, he sets up his
Time out,
teammates
Black Mamba
nicely.
energy drink.
Karurukan.
110 to 96. Timeout on the floor. Our current team standings, BRT sumisip Basilan St. Clair, still lording it over the field of Group B. Sinusundan sila ng TIP Engineers. Black Mamba only playing their second game. So if you're Black Mamba, hey, charge this to experience if you end up losing it. But you know that you have the offensive arsenal to go up against the best teams in your group.
The good thing about that, did I see 1-0?
Yes.
This is only their second
Second
game.
game.
Good thing about, if you want to spin that into a positive, now your coach Chris, you're telling them, only your second game, 1-1 tayo. Alam mo, you know, from my perspective, nakikita natin parang pinaglalabanan nila is spot number 3 and 4 na. Dahil feeling ko, merong luck si St. Clair at saka si TIP sa 1 and 2 spots.
Itong si Karurukan ha, inching closer to a triple-double, pero mukhang mauubusan na siya ng oras.
The prime time point guard of Coach Putin Severa. Playmaker, scorer.
Oh, another sorry miss for Ivan Santos. Almost a steal for Karurukan.
Gusto ko kapagalitan ni Gilbert Karurukan si
Well, now here
Ivan
we go.
Santos.
The last foul of the
Pwede na, Gilbert, pagalitan mo sila. Ang ganda ng mga pinapasa mo sa kanila. Hindi nila sinushoot. Pero they are gonna easily run away with this. You mentioned it kanina, di ba? You build this of 27 points. Very tough to get back.
Time out, Black Mamba energy drink.
Catch-up basketball nilalaro mo, nakakapagod. Tapos nawala pa yung kanilang main guy na si Darrell Karangian para sa Black Mamba.
One last time requested by Black Mamba. Engineers marching closer to picking up their 4th victory of our 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup as they're up by 14 points against Black Mamba. They led by as many as 27 points. It was brought down to just 6.
Oo, dahil ba po?
Hindi yung pinakamalapit.
2 possessions, can you imagine that? And that, di ba, kung may lessons na maganda silang matutunan dito, yung third quarter na nilaro nila, score sila ng 40 puntos. These are 10-minute quarters. Pati sa PBA na 12-minute quarters, ang dami doon.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, sasabihin ng ni Coach Miss, guys, we can play pala that way, di ba? Be consistent, hit our baskets, ball movement.
Makakaisa pa si Jet Vidal. He's a talented scorer through and through, no? Jet Vidal, that 3-point shot will count. So it will inch closer. Our final score now is 110 to 99 in favor of the TIP Engineers. They did it without the help of their main man in the middle. No Papa Enjay, not a problem for the boys, the coach Potit de Vera, and that is your final score, an 11-point victory for the Engineers, Jolly.
Well, nakita natin, from the very beginning, it was the Santos naman, Brian Santos, Ivan Santos were chipping in. They're talking about Russell Tan coming in, firing up 3-pointers. They're all throughout very, very steady ang play ni Gilbert Karurukan. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, partner. Very nice.
Flirting with a triple-double in this ball game was Gilbert Karurukan. He is our best player of this contest. Our schedule for Monday, back here inside the United Sports Arena, TIP Engineers versus the Alberray Kings. Asia's Lashes Tomas Morato kontra sa Marinerong Filipino Skippers. And then McDavid Lasal Araneta kontra sa Hyperwash Vipers. That is it for your first offering for today's proceedings for Jolly Escobar. Ako po si Carlo Momentuan. Stick around for more of your 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup.